Welcome back, my power plants. My name's Power Up Pikachu, and today we're doing another top 5. Since you all seem to like the last one so much, I thought I'd make this a weekly thing of top 5, maybe some top 10s of whatever pops into my demented little head. And this week's countdown is my top 5 favorite Keyblades. And let's get this started with number 5. Now, number 5 is the Kingdom Key, and it gets this spot not only because it's the first Keyblade that you use, and it appears all across the franchise, but also because if you know me, then you know I'm a sucker for good lore, and hell, that's the only reason I play the Souls games, because heaven knows I'm not any good at the Souls games, but that juicy lore, I live for it. And if there's one thing I love more than lore, it's good headcanon. Now, I won't bore you with my personal headcanon concerning the Kingdom Key, but if you want to know, feel free to comment down below. I'll just be warned, it's long and in-depth. But that's our number 5, the Kingdom Key from all Kingdom Hearts games. Now, for number 4. Number 4 is Sweet Memories from KH2 and KH2 Final Mix. And the sole reason it gets this spot on the list is because Sweet Memories is quite possibly the Keyblade I've spent the most time with. And it has the ability Lucky Lucky, and so it's the Keyblade you farm with, obviously. But when I was young and naive and didn't know about such things as soft locks and hard locks, and soft caps and hard caps and this cap and that cap, I thought it would be cool to farm strength ups in KH2 until I had over 200 strength. So yeah, I spent a good 80 or so hours just farming up the synthesis ingredients for strength ups. And now I have a file on my PS2 that has 213 strength. Sweet memories. Pun intended. Now let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is the Ultima Weapon. Specifically, the one from Kingdom Hearts 1. Because of all the Ultima Weapons, the one in KH1 is the only one I didn't use a guide to make. I just went around all the worlds farming up, and eventually I went back to the Moogle shop and discovered, hey, I have everything I need. And I was so proud to have the Ultima Weapon. I thought it was the bee's knees for a while, but there are other things that I have issues with the Ultima Weapon these days. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is 2 Become 1. This Keyblade not only saved my sanity, because going from KH2 to KH2 Final Mix, discovering there was a way to get final form consistently without spending half an hour praying to RNGesus, put a weight off my mind. There's also the lore to Become One and how it interacts with the story of Roxas and Sora, but of course this is subject to change considering KH3 is on the way, and who knows what that madman Nomura has planned for Roxas. But as it stands, 2 Becomes 1 just has a soft spot in my heart. And finally, number 1. Now, number 1 is a tie between 2 Keyblades that I feel are really 2 sides of the same coin. That being Oblivion and Oathkeeper. Now, the lore between these 2 Keyblades is my own headcanon, but On the back of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, it says, light falls into darkness, darkness becomes light. And that's how I feel perfectly encapsulates the relationship between Oblivion and Oathkeeper. Oblivion is the light falling into darkness, and Oathkeeper is the darkness becoming light. And the fact that Roxas dual wields these two Keyblades in multiple points during the series just cements them as being twin blades. But if I had to be absolutely pressed and pick a favorite of the two, I'm gonna have to go with Oblivion, just because, especially in KH1, that design, oh baby. I can't get over just how slick and gothic Oblivion looks. I mean, sure, Ultima looks alright, but in KH1, I can't help but think Ultima looks like an oversized comb. So, there's that. And that's the end of the top 10. Oh, 5, excuse me. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and comment down below what your favorite Keyblades are. And until next time, get off my lawn, you filthy casuals.